Well, hello, my YouTube friends. So my air conditioner quit blowing cold air, and it's an old unit, 30 years, it's close to 30 years up there, and so I knew for sure it was done. And talking to my friends at work, and they're like, yeah, 15 grand, a new one installed is what you're looking at. And my other friend, he just had one installed on his house. It was 14.5. So I was like, oh, great, wonderful, wonderful. So let me check my cash reserves. Let's see how much cash can I raise overnight. And I've always told people, I mean, you don't need me to tell you, I've always said maintain cash reserves. Don't spend all your money on silver. Hold cash back. And my budget, other people's budget, you know what I mean? It's what's a lot to me isn't very much to other people, and that sort of thing. Um, so I'm looking at 15 grand. How much? I thought I was gonna have to sell 400 ounces of silver, and then I check, see how much cash can I raise overnight. And so I got it down to 300 ounces of silver, even as the price of silver was dropping. Right when I need to liquidate, of course, it drops $2, right? But luckily, the price came in at 920, and the gentleman that came out, and he brought this young kid with him, like 19 years old or something, and talking with the older guy, he mentors and he works with young people and with young guys, and he gives them the opportunity to learn a trade. He teaches them, he trains them. He does it on his own time, brings them out. He owns his own small business, and he tries to help out guys that are willing to work and to learn and to show up, and to give them the opportunity to learn a trade, so that he can recommend them to like other bigger AC companies around town. And I was just totally impressed with this guy, watching him, how he worked with the younger kid. And I was totally impressed, right, to say the least. So luckily it came in at 920, and he did not say, oh yeah, no, it's shot, it's done, it's history, but we'll sell you a new one, right? He didn't go that route. He explained everything. It needed a new fan motor and a capacitor, to get it back up and running. So I gave him $1,000, told him to keep the change, and $1,000 was a lot better than 14 grand. I did not have to liquidate any silver, and so my cash reserves covered it, right? And so I have money, I'm like, okay, well, good, got that bill out of the way. Let me go pick up another 100 grammer. And I don't know, it just seems like, if you're collecting 100-gram bars, you should have 10 of them. I mean, is that how it works? Is that like a full tube of 20 of, any given round or something? But so this is number 7. Picked this one up. Luckily, I did not have to liquidate any silver, but I would have easily. I mean, I would have got the oldest silver that I bought years ago, that I'm above water on, and liquidated that. And the newer ones I would not have sold. But while I was there, Jared saw me, and then he went to the back. He came out. He had my 40th anniversary maple leaf that we submitted for grading, and it's a beauty. In 2019, when I bought this, I was just getting into buying gold. I already had converted a bunch of my cash savings into silver, and was beginning to buy gold. I had a Korean 1-ounce one called a Hanbando, although I later sold that one when I started turning all my foreign gold into U.S. gold, except for my maple leafs and stuff. But And when I saw this one on the AppMex website in 2019, I fell in love with this thing. I started lusting after it immediately. And let's see, so how did it grade? Came back a 69. I was wondering how they were going to describe it. MS69 Canada Maple Leaf AU 40th anniversary. And so it has the True View, right? It's got the gold shield. I looked up the True View already. The True View is ugly. It doesn't look good. I mean, there's the number. You can look it up yourself if you want, but it doesn't look that good on that photo for whatever reason. But happy to have it back. You know, the most important thing to me was making sure it was certified and not counterfeit, and getting it protected, you know, in a holder and a slab instead of just a capsule. So yeah, that one. This is one of my favorite pieces that I own. So for the verse of the day, we're going to go to the book of Haggai, and we're going to see what the Lord has to say about my gold and silver. Oh no, that's John. Okay, what's that? Matthew. Where am I? This might be it. Yeah, all right. So I got my bookmark. So we're at the book of Haggai, chapter 2, verse 8. And it's right down here at the bottom. We'll see what the Lord has to say about my gold and silver. Let's get a nice focus. So at the very bottom, Haggai chapter 2, verse 8 reads, "The silver is mine, and the gold is mine, saith the Lord of hosts." Like, okay, well, I thought it was mine, but apparently not. And but seriously, like, everything that we have and we own and that we think is ours, you know, on this earth, you know, during this lifetime, it's not really ours, right? None of it really belongs to us. We're just borrowing it, using it, right? All of it will remain after we're gone. Even our physical bodies will turn to dust. So, you know, all we have is our soul and our hope of the resurrection, well, our knowledge of the resurrection, and looking forward to seeing our name written in the book of life. So in the meantime, I am glad to be borrowing the gold and silver from the Lord of hosts. All right, my friends, you have a good day.